In 2021, a fighter sold his whiskey brand for $600 million without needing another title fight to justify it. Most athletes view business as a hobby. He treated the main event as free marketing for an asset he already owned. This is not a knockout highlight reel. This is the financial architecture behind the loudest mouth in sports. By the end, you will see the owner pattern. Build a brand, control equity, and sell the company, not your body. Stay with me, because the first trap is the exact moment every rising fighter celebrates as their biggest victory. Inside the ring, you rent your prime years to an enterprise that keeps the platform, data, and main upside. Fight purses look huge on graphics, but taxes, camps, and lifestyle costs rapidly burn your actual take-home pay. A salary stops when the fight card ends. A brand keeps printing revenue long after you hang up your gloves. That is the employee mindset. Get paid for short violence and hope the next opponent lifts your appearance fee. Owner-athletes flip the script. They ask what company can generate massive cash flow even if they never fight again. In a moment, I will show you how a local Dublin neighborhood stamp became a global spirit brand worth 9 figures. McGregor was not the first athlete on a bottle, but he was one of the few who treated equity like vital oxygen. Around 2017, the idea of an authentic Irish whiskey tied to his identity started circulating in his inner circle. The name Proper 12 pointed back to Dublin 12, the postal code of the streets that forged his iconic myth. Authenticity was the core product. Working-class Ireland bottled for a global audience that already watched him. In 2018, Proper 12 launched globally at an accessible price point that everyday fans could actually afford. Target shelf pricing was $30, avoiding the trap of a luxury trophy pour locked away for collectors. Access was key. Luxury branding on social media paired with retail accessibility is how mass scale is built. Initial supply sold out in days across key markets, turning unexpected scarcity into explosive free advertising. First-year shipments climbed steadily under 40,000 cases, proving real market traction early on. Mock this rule. Strong distribution, fair pricing, and true identity will always defeat empty prestige. His unfair advantage was 50 million followers watching his every move, replacing traditional media spend. Every yacht photo and press conference became high-value product placement without a single marketing invoice. That is true attention ownership. He did not rent billboards. He owned the personal billboard in their pockets. The smartest move was not the initial sales volume, but how company equity was structured over time. The launch team combined the athlete as a billboard with elite industry veterans to execute the vision. Experienced operators handled production physics, ensuring the product was far more than an ego project. Distilling sat with historic Irish infrastructure, renting experience while retaining total brand ownership. Proximo Spirits joined as a strategic partner from day one, avoiding desperate late-stage distribution deals. In 2018, Proximo secured a 20% stake, providing distribution power without selling total control. By 2020, their equity stake expanded to nearly 50% as global case volume proved real demand. Progressive buyouts allow you to land capital and scale while keeping massive residual upside as value grows. Most fighters negotiate single fight purse increases. This was multi-year corporate chess at the highest level. In under 3 years, the brand shipped over 500,000 9-liter cases globally across retail channels. Millions of bottles moved while legacy liquor brands assumed a loud athlete project could never sustain volume. Reports ranked the brand 4th globally among Irish whiskeys, dominating key market segments rapidly. Double-digit volume growth continued beyond the exit window, proving the asset possessed genuine demand. Now, let's look at the exit number that made traditional athlete checks look like minor pocket change. In 2021, partners sold majority ownership to Proximo in a deal valued at up to $600 million. $600 million was not an overnight lottery win. It was the final step of a structured equity model. Published reports placed McGregor's personal payout between $100 and $130 million. Co-founders and operational partners cashed out massive layers because equity was structured correctly early. From initial concept to majority sale took 30 months, outpacing legacy spirits brands in execution. Compare that to a pure salary athlete. 10 years of physical damage, heavy taxes, and zero long-term residual value. That sharp contrast defines our channel thesis: employee hourly labor versus owned rights and equity assets. Remember the retail lesson. An accessible product bought weekly beats an expensive luxury item nobody opens. Remember the audience lesson. If your fans live on your feed, you own the cheapest media engine on earth. Remember the structural lesson. Partner with master distributors early so scaling is guaranteed from day one. Athletes who only license their face for a fee rent fame without capturing terminal value when buyers arrive. Flat fee licensing prints quick cash. Structured equity creates life-changing wealth if the product hits mass scale. McGregor kept fighting, but his income no longer depended on judges' scorecards or match outcome bonuses. Post-sale growth reports showed the brand moving hundreds of thousands of cases annually under new control. The enterprise became larger than any single fight result, the ultimate proof of successful ownership. Most viewers think the next contract is the wealth event. A contract is only fuel if you build a second engine. Rule 1. Stop selling hours of labor. Ask what product your audience would buy even when you stay silent. Rule 2. Price for high repeat purchase volume, not applause. True volume is a major wealth instrument. Rule 3. Bring proven operators into the fold rather than relying solely on friends when scaling capital. Rule 4. Structure progressive equity with scaled partners to protect long-term upside as capacity grows. Rule 5. Treat every public appearance as unpaid media inventory paid for by earlier career risks. Rule 6. Execute your exit when growth and story feel early, before the cultural cycle reaches exhaustion. The employee trap offers comfortable monthly income right until physical collection taxes your prime years. The owner path moves slow in year 1, but looks astronomical on the scoreboard when buyers make the call. You do not need whiskey to copy this model. You need one income asset outside your hourly skill that pays while sleeping. A course, software tool, media rights, or local business stake. The financial skeleton remains identical. The ultimate lesson. Become the company that sells your myth before your physical body stops producing. Prize money builds the initial stage. Brand equity fills the vault. Never confuse the microphone with equity. If your wealth only moves when you bleed, you remain on payroll regardless of your social media lifestyle. When unfinished money compounds after the lights go dark, you have crossed into the true owner corridor. If this clicked, save it and share it with a friend who is still grinding exclusively for temporary purses. Full strategic breakdowns sit across our long-form library. Payroll traps, equity structures, and exit windows. Next, we examine another trending ownership model. How massive upfront checks hide missing equity stakes. 72. Follow mind of millionaires for calm rules on loud money. Think different, earn more, and own the road ahead. V. Black and gold end card with glowing subscribe button. 8K, no text.